Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Another sun-filled day in the Rogue Valley. You can see those winds have picked up though this afternoon, and that'll be really the trend right through this weekend. Some breezy and blustery winds across much of southern Oregon and northern California. The big difference though will be a cool down in temperatures. 85 right now in Medford, but tomorrow we won't break out of the 70s, and it's going to be even cooler this weekend into the start of next week. Satellite and radar showing lots of sunshine, though a few pop-up fair weather cumulus clouds through some of the higher terrain on the east side, but beyond that, our big change in the weather is off to the north and west. Pretty strong area of low pressure. It's been pretty stationary the last several days, but now it is slowly on the move, and we'll see a couple storm systems that will cool things down for us as we go through this weekend and could bring us some wet weather, especially into the start of next week. Out there now, cool along the coast. That marine layer took a while to get out for much of the coast. Still in the 50s for Gold Beach and Brookings, but we've been seeing increasing sunshine up and down the coast. 85 again in Medford, 82 in Ashland. We're sitting at 82 degrees in Cave Junction. Still a bit hotter though with those temperatures down in Northern California. Low 90s in Montague and Weed, 88 in Wairika, and we're up to 95 in Happy Camp. East of the Cascades, 86 in Lakeview. We're sitting at 87 in Paisley, and right now 84 in Klamath Falls. Breezes picking up throughout southern Oregon and northern California. We're getting some higher gusts up over 20 miles per hour. Not expecting winds to be too terribly strong, but we'll get gusts basically through Saturday in the afternoon, gusting 20-25 miles per hour, maybe a little bit higher, especially for the coast, but winds could crank up a bit further as we get towards Sunday, as a more potent storm system could start to impact our region. In the meantime, tonight it's going to stay quiet, mainly clear skies for most of the region, down to 50 in Medford, 41 in Klamath Falls. Out the door tomorrow in the Rogue Valley, we'll see highs topping out upper 70s with some increased clouds. Winds will be breezy in the afternoon, but we should stay dry across the region for your Friday. Look at these temperatures, only 81 in Wairika and Mount Shasta, 76 in Klamath Falls, 62 along the coast in Brookings. Much more seasonal temperatures for this time of the year. And then looking ahead to Saturday, the Medford cruise will have some clouds in the morning. Looks pretty nice though if you're going to be heading downtown. Temperatures only making it up into the lower 70s on Saturday with breezy northwest winds. Father's Day weekend, maybe taking dad camping this weekend. Look at those morning lows, pretty chilly. Father's Day morning down to lower 30s, and we likely will see some frosty conditions and even a freeze east of the Cascades with those temperatures starting off on Father's Day. Here's a closer look at your Father's Day forecast around the region. Looking at lower to mid 70s in our west side valleys, upper 60s in the basin, 61 in Brookings. We're going to be tracking a storm system that could, by the end of the day, maybe bring some showers to the coast, up into the Cascades, but it looks like the better chances at wet weather will be into Monday. Stormcast showing those increased clouds for your Friday. As we head on into Saturday, the first of two storm systems, a pretty weak one. Most of the showers stay up in Coos and Douglas counties. And then as we go on into Sunday, we're going to watch to the west. This is the system we're going to be looking at for Saturday night into Sunday, Sunday night into Monday, to bring some wet weather to southern Oregon and northern California with some cooler temperatures. We may even see some snow up for some of the higher peaks in the region like Mount Ashland and Crater Lake. We'll be watching that very closely. In the meantime, for this weekend, we'll look for a slight chance of a shower both Saturday and Sunday for the coast. Most of the weekend, though, is looking dry for the region. Northern California, that cool down, highs in the 70s for Father's Day weekend. Slight chances for showers and storms on Sunday. We'll also have that potential to start next week in the basin for maybe some showers and storms. Some chilly mornings, though, this weekend. Up in the mountains, we'll be looking at that potential for some wet weather to start next week. Temperatures warming up through the middle of the week next week. And then in the Rogue Valley, if you haven't been a fan of some of this heat, we do cool down, lower 70s for highs this weekend, breezy winds, and then that potential for some wet weather on Monday. There's still some differences in the forecast models when it comes to exact amounts and timing, but definitely looks like our best chance at maybe finally seeing some rain again.
And it looks like for certain we'll see a little bit of a return of spring before we're heating right back up.
It does heat up, yep, 90 by next Thursday, so it's only temporary.
All right, thanks,
Yeah.
Matt.